too. I learned a lot of things. I've been doing me, I've been doing okay. Come fuck with me, be my Beyonce. Know you love me, but girl, you're crazy. She's so great.
The first time I heard a Kid Cudi, I remember when I was a kid, bro. Like that was so dope. Like I ain't gonna lie. It's like so... Yeah, let's get into it.
You know, I can't say that I don't want to sometimes go back and relearn some things. When we was doing shows for $5,000, we come see it. We're negative. We feel that we can't make it. I remember telling my buddies, I'm moving to New York. You be back? Nah, I come back. And if I do come back, it's for a concert. You know? And everybody be like, oh, whatever. When I came back, it was for a concert.
I'm kind of nearing the end on all things Kid Cudi. I think
fellow artists, I have something for you. Art support.
I didn't even know to what magnitude I would have success, and when it became such a big thing, I was just so blessed, I was so happy. When we been doing shows for $5,000, I was like, hey, are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Man, they said $5,000. I said, what? Man, that's fucking crazy. We come see it. The negative. We just appreciated it. It was like, man, we made something from nothing, out of thin air. And people care.
the very first one, and they paid me 30 grand to do 3 songs. I come out and I do the song, and the kids are all excited. I was there and I was having a moment, and they were like taking pictures, and I was like, wow, I feel like it's like early on in my career. So I was just like, oh my God, these kids made me feel more famous than I ever felt before in my life, you know? And then after that, I was like, okay, I always wanted this Rolex, presidential baby, right? I totally was like, okay, I'm gonna take this money and I'm gonna go buy this Rolex. So and I still have that Rolex. I still wear it to this day. And it was a
Bro, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, mind you, I'm young, bro. I'm like 23. But 17, 18, 19, I would have bought that shit too. I ain't gonna lie, Cudi. Like, I would have bought that motherfucker too for my first time getting paid. Like, I would have just blew that motherfucker. But, bro, no. Like, no. 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 Artists that's out there, do not do that. If you're getting paid now, or if you're gonna get paid for shows eventually, don't spend your first check, bro. Rolex. I would have bought me a regular watch, and I'll be okay, right? Because where I come from, bro, it's like whatever. So I don't really care. But it's like, no, don't do that. Y'all need to invest in something. Find something to invest in, or don't do that.
great buy. It was one of my most important buys. It was like, first off, I really wanted that watch. And I was dreaming about it before I had money, and then I finally got it, and I was like, this is so cool. So to be here where I'm at right now, 38 years old, you know, when I was doing the albums that Joe heard, I was 24 years old. So like, we just come a long way. It's a beautiful thing to see it all kind of manifest and be like, you know. So one thing I would say is, it's gonna get hard, it's gonna get tough, and you're gonna feel like you can't make it. But those are the moments that are gonna show you if you're really built for what you're preparing for, you know? And if you're hungry enough, if you want it enough, you're willing to put in the work, you can get there. First thing I did when I went to New York, and most people think it's,
yeah, bro, it's tough right now. But I ain't gonna lie to you guys though. Like, and this is what I've been realizing over the past few days. Like, I just had to take a break, bro. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. For real, just to get your mind right. Serious. But I'm very appreciative of the journey. I love my journey, bro. It's like, it's real. You feel me? I've been doing this for like 5 years now, you know. And I won't even, as of like now, I'm not even chasing them. Like, it happens when it needs to happen, everything, whatever. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. You can go ahead and rush to the mountaintop as fast as you can. I don't care what you do. But between you and me, I tell you to slow down. Y'all need to slow down. You're artists watching this, slow down. Trust me, slow down. Slow down. Get up. Look, I got a notebook full of like my goals and stuff. Like, I'm not even tripping. You feel me? Like, I'm not even tripping for it. So just slow down. Everything that you need to know and everything that needs to happen is going to happen at the right time. Now, that doesn't mean you just sit down all day and just look at the stars and be like, oh, because, bro, you can write down a goal or whatever the case may be or whatever, but that ain't doing it. You have to go get it. You have to do something. You feel me? So let's continue.
It's kind of like this amazing adventure. It was pretty much finding a job. And for the first couple of years, I was working. I always had a job. I was, and you know, I still apply that same work ethic with music.
Hey there, I'm Jordan Schwartz, the instructor of Retirement Planning University, a holistic retirement planning course designed to give you an in-depth approach to six
You gotta
most
hustle.
important aspects of successful retirement. Over 2 nights.
Real stuff. You ain't got no motion, whatever the case. I ain't telling y'all. You ain't got no motion, or you need to get a job. It's okay to have a job. It's all okay. Trust me. But let me tell you something. Don't let that job hold you back. Don't depend 100%. You need to have something going on in the background. Like me, go to gumroad.com/let's now to get educated about the music business and to learn different things that you need to learn to advance in your career. Like, you know, so you need money to invest, right? There you go.
With the music, I didn't have time to be like, yeah, my first album, yeah. People, it was like, okay, we did good. It didn't suck. What are we gonna do again? We gotta do another. You can't get caught up in just all the other things. You know, I really was like, even still to this day, I have my fun, but it's focused and persistent. Some people might have that one painting that they started to paint and never finish it because they get caught up in their head and it's, oh, I can't do this, so we never do this. It's like sticking to something, one goal at a time.
Yeah,
You know,
that's so true, dog. I'm having something, bro. Like, I'm starting to notice stuff. I'm starting to realize stuff. Like, even with this, you guys, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been taking this serious, but I have not been taking it as serious as I possibly can take it. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Everything is a journey and everything is a learning lesson. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm gonna be perfect, but I need this. You know what I'm saying? And if you're watching this, then you need it. If you're not watching it, then I guess you don't need it. I don't know. But this is for me to get right. You feel me? Sometimes you need that eye open. You feel me?
Wanted it bad enough. I put in the work, I put in the hours, you know, the same way an athlete would go to the gym. I went to the studio and I was in there working on my craft, you know, and I dedicated my life to this. And that's what you see. It's like excellence is the key. Intense, like be the best, like having to be number one all the time. But like, no, go for excellence every time.
So a lot of people look at me now and they go, oh man, this must be dope to be a rapper. And it is dope. It's not. But, you know, I can't say that I don't want to sometimes go back and relearn some things. Leaving home, and she's giving me a hug at the airport. And she leans and she goes, I can always turn back around and we can go right back home. You can change your mind and everything will be fine. I'm like, no, I'm going. This is happening. And, you know, walk into security and then looking back and just seeing her like, me just being like, However, as soon as I turned back around, I knew I was on a mission, on a very specific quest. You know, it was bigger than just wanting to be a musician or do movies. It was about finally showing the world what Scott could do. I had this fire to pursue this music. I had no idea how to go about it. I was living with my uncle who was up in age at the time. I embraced it. I embraced the fear, the danger. I enjoyed the fact that I was going in uncharted territory. It was like a sense of wonder for me. And I can't say I was one of those people that was into like having thrills and, you know, get some type of stimulation from that. But it was nothing like saying like, yo, I'm gonna go out and pursue something and I know I'm gonna do it. And nobody's gonna tell me I can't. And anybody that doesn't believe it, I'm gonna prove it to them sooner or later. And that's just what it is. Because at one point I didn't feel like I was smart enough to pass that test. Yeah. I didn't feel like I was smart enough to go to this college. But with music, it was like, nobody's gonna take that from you. Life will throw you a ton of curveballs. It's scary. But like, if you believe, man, you know, if you believe, and if you want it, if you want to work hard enough for it, you can do so. Because there's no difference from me. You know, man, there were a lot of haters. There were a lot of doubters. There were a lot of people that were telling me, you ain't gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. You'll be back. I remember telling my buddies, I'm moving to New York. You'll be back. Nah. I'm not coming back. And if I do come back, it's for a concert, you know? And everybody be like, all right, whatever. When I came back, it was for a concert.
It was nerve-wracking, man. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. It's what drove me to drugs.
The pressure?
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm going to either kill myself or I'm going to do some drugs. And I want to live. So, and they were good men, but I saw drugs destroy them. So for me, I always told myself, I'll never smoke cigarettes. I'm smoking drugs. No, man, I'll never do drugs. I'll never sleep. Anything on my fucking nose but fucking nasal next. Started.
Tragic happening or something I felt was tragic or stressful, and then spiraling back into it, just needing any excuse to be, all right, I'm gonna go do cocaine.
All right, yeah. So he's talking stuff like that. Look, man, and I'm just speaking for myself. I've never, like, when I say never, took it to that extent. Like, not even close, right? Not even close. Bro, I don't even drink or anything. Now, have I drunk before? Yes. All right, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I have. But it's not for me. It's disgusting. I don't drink. I just don't. Like, no, I don't care about the occasion. I don't care what's going on. I'm good with peer pressure. Try to peer pressure me. I'm still not gonna drink. Right? Now, allegedly, I smoke. Allegedly, right? And it's not nothing like crack or anything like that, cocaine, whatever the case may be, bro. I don't know about this. But I don't do drugs, right? Let's just put it like that. Now, whether you do drugs or not, number one, that's your business, right? Because I'm gonna be super transparent. I'm not gonna be like the other people. Oh, you need to, or even Kid Cudi, whatever the case may be. Oh, you need to do this, do that. No, right, bro? I have insecurities. I have demons I'm fighting to trust and believe, right? But y'all gotta learn self-control, right? Not only that, you can't let this stuff get to you, all right? Mental health is definitely real. You definitely focus on your mental health. I'm meditating, all types of stuff, right? So you gotta do that to cleanse some stuff, right? But other than that, if you do something, just be careful, et cetera, and check everything. You know what I'm saying? And if you're doing music, use it in the music and call it a day. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's real. And I know some of you guys are doing it big. I know you are. You feel me? And I get it, bro. But you gotta look. I had to, and mind you, I work out on a regular, right? But again, I'm a human being, right? So I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was to the point, like, I had to sit down and bro, I gotta chill. You feel me? Like I gotta chill. Dog. Like right now, I'm chilling right now. That's why I'm making these videos. Like, and it's everything happened for a reason. Cause I'm gonna get back at this stuff and I want to be active and stuff like that. But sometimes, bro, you just gotta chill. Like chill out, dog. Chill, think stuff through. Stop thinking about the now, think about the future as well. Get yourself right. You gotta get some help. Go get some help. Luckily, I'm, I'm cool. You feel me? And I have certain things, whatever, but just do what you gotta do do what's best for you, right? You gotta do what's best for you 100% of the time. Let's go ahead and get it.
Now, because I'm upset and I'm dealing with something I don't know how to deal. It's just like my way of copping out and avoiding my issues.
Wow.
This is not Scott Mescudi. How in the hell did I let this become Scott Mescudi? You just have to make a choice. And I made that choice, for myself, for my own health, for my daughter, for her future, for my fans,
We are all the people. You know what I mean? It's like you see these movies where they say, like that one movie with Lucy, where she has 100% of her brain power. She can do what she wants. I really just told myself from jump, like, hey man, I'm going to do this, and I applied the information that I needed to execute that. And in places, at times in my life where I didn't have the answers, I made sure to get the information or surround myself with people that had it. You know what I mean? You can't hang out with people that ain't doing nothing. How you gonna get money hanging around people that ain't got no money?
Yeah, that's bad.
It took me a minute to even.
Like, you gotta know how to network, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. Now, look, like on some real life stuff, bro, and it's nothing personal to anyone, but I don't like communicating with folks. I don't like for that. But I had to, come out of that shell, come out of that, whatever. But still, I still be like, I don't know about this. But, it is. But yeah, you gotta learn how to definitely pay attention. I'm gonna go in other videos, but you gotta be looking up the people that you want to be like, bro. You wanna be in certain things that you feel me? So that way you'll know what's going on. Why would you listen to someone that's not on them, bro? It just doesn't make any sense.
And get to that place of being confident to say I'm a role model. Like I would have saw that he liked my music, and I would have been too like, I'm not where I want to be yet. I feel like I'm a failure. I'm secretly dealing with things. I feel like a fraud. I wouldn't want to face him. Everything happens for a reason, because now it's like I can meet Joe and I'm in the best place of my life. And, I can have this relationship with him where, if he needs advice or he needs some help, I can be there. But
it's just a random Tuesday, and there's some kid in Minnesota that's like, yo, I fucking love you, dude. Keep going. We're listening. And I might have needed to hear that day. It's no problem for me. I love that I can, just hit up a kid randomly and just make their whole year, and just give them some confidence or something. That's using it for good, I want kids to look at me and understand what not to do.
People, like I say, come up to me all the time. You did it, man. You're special. You're different. You're not. We're all the same.
That's facts. If I can do it, you definitely can do it. 100%. Check my links in my description if you want to grow in the career.